Hello dear viewers and welcome to another episode of the Kebab Connoisseur. So despite recording around 70 episodes at this point, this is only my second episode which I'm recording in Zagreb, originally my hometown. The only actually episode I recorded here before in this place was the very first episode I recorded, and there has been like a 2.5 year gap between these two episodes. Yeah, on one hand it's a bit strange that in a place where I've eaten so many kebabs before in the past, I've only recorded one episode in 2.5 years, but on the flip side, in the meantime I have upgraded my recording equipment, so that means that contrary to the first episode where both the audio and video quality were very poor, now both should be a lot better. So I guess that's kind of a silver lining. We are currently located at a tram station. It's a train station where trams turn around, so this is the last station. That's why the trams are parked here behind me. And if I turn the camera here, there is kind of like a small shopping center, if you want to put it. Some betting shops, some cafes, and of course some kebab shops to the tune. So come and join me as we walk through this place, and let's have a look what's here in the store in terms of kebabs. So with these cafes and betting shops, it is quite reminiscent of UK, except UK doesn't have cafes, you usually have pubs. So here it is, Urban Kebab, and now let's see what's on the menu. Well, they don't have any prices written, so that's not that good. Veće. Jedna velika pileća tortilja i jedna veliki juneći u lepinji.
Znači pileći u tortilji i veliki juneći u lepinji.
Hello dear viewers and greetings from in front of the kebab shop. So as I ordered there, the lady inside told me you'll need to wait a bit, and then I turned off my camera just to save the battery and not to record 1 gigabyte of footage of nothing. But then as it turned out, we got the kebabs very quickly, so unfortunately that part I missed. Anyway, this is the other entrance. So this kebab shop is quite interesting because it's very small, but you have two entrances from kind of the inside of this mall or whatever you would call it, and then from the outside. And here is my brother luckily holding these two kebabs. So we got a chicken wrap and I got the beef pita, and both kebabs cost 5 euros on their own. A large one, there's also a small one, but who the hell orders small kebabs? However, if you want feta cheese, then that is extra 80 euro cents. It's quite expensive. It used to be a third of that when I was regularly eating kebabs in Zagreb. That's inflation, I guess. 3 times an increase in price in 15 years. We will now need to get the scale out. And it's very interesting because we'll be able to compare both the size of the pita and of the tortilla, which cost exactly the same. So we'll see whether one offers a significantly better deal than the other. And actually Matteo, my brother here, can maybe help us reset the scale. So can you put tortilla first? Let's see. So 453, I'm not sure if you can see it well because it's a bit dark outside. So tortilla 453, and then this one. Oh ho ho! 558 for the pita.
But you took also tomato as an ingredient.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, this is what you get. This is kind of the size of the pita. And this is pita, and this is the wrap. They both look very nice, I have to say. And now let's see how it tastes. So this kebab looks very promising. It is exactly the type of kebabs I first tried and I got to love, so I'm very keen on seeing how it is. So you have a fairly big choice of vegetables. I chose tomato, lettuce, onions, so the Holy Trinity, plus from the non-standard ingredients corn and feta cheese. And then I also added sprinkles of chili flakes. As for the sauces, I took a mix of both the mild one and the hot one. And the meat is beef, which is actually quite interesting. So in UK normally kebabs are made from lamb, or at least they claim they are made from lamb. You cannot tell which animal it was made from, it's just a big homogeneous mass. But on the European continent it's usually beef that you can find in kebabs. So I like doing these reviews when you have a partner, somebody ordering a different kebab, because then we can not only measure and do the calculations, we can also do a comparison. And again, in this case, Matteo's wrap had around 100 grams less than this one for kind of the same price. However, because I ordered feta cheese, that's gonna be extra 80 euro cents. Though I wonder if I hadn't ordered feta, which you need to pay for extra, I wonder what would be the value. As for the taste, this kebab is very good. Pita is very nice and soft but toasted on the outside. Vegetables and meat are very well mixed, as you might see here. So you have sauces, see for example here on top, and of course the bread, then there's meat, and then there's vegetable layer on the bottom. This is exactly how you should mix a kebab. I think it's not that difficult. You just if you have a pita in which you put the ingredients, just layer the ingredients. Put them horizontal layers so that when you bite, you always bite into a mix of meat and vegetables. Such a simple concept, I do not know why so many kebab shops fail at it. Matteo has finished his, so Matteo, what do you think of your kebab?
I love the vegetables and the sauce. It's not too much spicy, it's just right in my opinion. So I like the kebab. Also the chicken meat is very tasty, very good. They always make sure that the meat is not raw, so they basically turn on the heater, make sure that it's crispy enough, and then they slice it. As for the kebab, yeah, I don't have really any negative things to say about it, except that you do have to pay for cheese and extra, but that's all. For just the taste and everything, it was really good. So that is my opinion.
Okay, thank you for that. Now for me this kebab is excellent. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. It does absolutely everything right. Again, very nice soft bread, properly mixed meat and vegetables, a great blend of the spicy and non-spicy sauce. Only reason why I'm not giving it 5 stars is because these ones are usually reserved for kebabs that also innovate. So this kebab is as good as a conventional kebab can be. However, to get the 5-star rating, I think you need to have something really special, something that makes your kebab totally stand out compared to all other kebabs. And this one, perfect execution, but just a standard procedure. Still 4.5 stars, it's very respectable. I don't think I've given it to more than 3 or 4 kebabs in 70 reviews, so it's definitely a recommendation. As for the value for money, you get slightly less than 100 grams per euro. It's not that cheap, but when you consider the fact that the taste is very, very good, it's totally worth the money. This is almost done. Finally, I got exactly the kebab that I hoped I would get. So this was Urban Kebab in the Borongaj neighborhood of Zagreb, right on the tram station, having a kebab shop next to cafe, bars and betting shops. It's a match made in heaven. that's exactly the environment in which you want a kebab shop, and it breeds quality, that's for sure. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week in another episode. So that was Urban Kebab at the Borongaj tram turning point in Zagreb. As far as conventional pita kebabs go, this one was as good as it gets, and it received a very respectable 4.5 out of 5 taste rating. For €5.80, which includes the addition of feta cheese, one gets 558 grams of matter, and the value for money is just shy of 100 grams per euro. The wrap, on the other hand, which came without feta cheese, cost €5 for 453 grams. The value for money is worse compared to the pita and stands at 91 grams per euro. For the local populace, the kebabs are not particularly affordable, as the average wage buys only 3 kilograms per day or less, but it could be worse. That is all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week in another episode.